Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'll be talking to you about what exactly a whole food plant-based diet is. I know many of you are new here on the platform. I hope that you're enjoying the content that we've been putting out for you. I encourage you to visit our website, nutritionscience.in, and learn more about a whole food plant-based diet through infographics, blogs, videos. We even have courses. We have over 200 whole food plant-based recipes that you can try out at home as well. So yeah, make use of the tools that we have for you to further your own health. If you're someone who is currently suffering from a chronic lifestyle disease, you can also book a one-on-one consultation with Dr. Achyutan Ishwar on the website. So getting back to today's topic, what is a whole food plant-based diet? Is it really a diet? This is a question that we keep getting asked over and over again. So a whole food plant-based diet is not a diet in the traditional sense of the word. So when we talk about going on a diet, what we typically mean is that we change the way we eat for a short period of time, and then we either give up or after a short period of time we get back to our normal food or our normal eating patterns. So when we talk about a whole food plant-based diet, what we're saying is this is a new normal. So we are redefining the new normal to a whole food plant-based way of eating. So it is in essence a lifestyle change. Now you may ask, why should I change my normal eating pattern? Doesn't it seem too extreme? Is it really necessary? When you look at 2 or 3 generations ago, our normal diet was what was protecting us from disease and keeping us healthy. But today, our normal diet is what is causing disease and actually killing us off. If you look at some of the statistics, you will see that in India, today, the number 1 cause of death is coronary heart disease. India is the diabetic capital of the world. Now, all of these diseases are chronic lifestyle diseases. What this means is that they have their roots in our lifestyle, and our lifestyle comprises of our diet, our physical fitness, and our mental stress levels, of which diet is the most important factor when it comes to determining whether or not we are going to get these diseases. Some of you may ask, aren't these diseases genetic? Isn't this something that, if your parents have had diabetes, or if, someone in your family has had heart disease, then aren't you bound to get it at any time? No. Some of us may be genetically predisposed to some of these diseases, but it is our lifestyle that actually determines whether or not we get it. So if I am genetically predisposed, let's say, to heart disease, and my diet, my lifestyle is right, then my risk of actually getting heart disease is very, very low. So genetics is not the primary deciding factor, it is actually our lifestyle, and within our lifestyle, predominantly our diet. When we look at these factors, we see an urgent need to inform and educate people about a whole food plant-based lifestyle, because it is the only one that has proven to not only prevent these lifestyle diseases but also better manage and potentially reverse them. So let us look at some of the studies that actually have made this happen, right? The first one is the China study. This was back in the 70s. This was conducted by Dr. T. Colin Campbell, and he and his team conducted the China study to understand the correlation or the implications of diet on our lifestyle and on our longevity. What they found was startling. Americans at the time had already been suffering from many chronic lifestyle diseases, including certain types of cancer, diabetes, hypertension, obesity, heart disease, etc. In rural China, the incidence of these diseases were low to nil. They wanted to know why. Why are some populations getting these diseases while some aren't? They found that the diet that the rural Chinese were eating back then were predominantly unprocessed plant foods, and this was a diet that was keeping them healthy. So Dr. Colin Campbell actually coined the term plant-based diet in the year 1982 to define the healthy diet that the Chinese were eating at the time. Very soon he realized that when you say plant-based, chips, samosa, Coca-Cola, all of them are technically plant-based foods, but they're not necessarily healthy for us, right? We all know that deep-fried food and soda is not the definition of health, and that's certainly not what the Chinese were eating at the time to stay healthy. So he added the word whole foods to plant-based diet. There are two kinds of foods that have been linked to chronic lifestyle diseases, and they are animal foods and processed foods. Animal foods includes meat, fish, eggs and all dairy products. When we talk about processed food, we're talking about food from which something good has been removed. That includes oil, maida, white rice, sugar, jaggery. It also includes rava, semia. Now you might be thinking to yourself, this pretty much includes everything that I'm eating, and it sounds too difficult. It sounds like I have to give up everything and just eat salads and like gas foods. I think that is the word that most people use to define it. Oh, so you just eat gas foods. No. So when we talk about whole plant foods, what all does it include? It includes fruits, vegetables, lentils, pulses, legumes, whole grains, nuts and seeds, herbs and spices, even mushrooms are very healthy foods. So there is a lot that you can do with these foods, right? And you can pretty much make everything that you're making today on a daily basis just with different ingredients. You can make food from different parts of the world. You can make different kinds of food, including your everyday sambar, dal, to your cakes and pizzas with these whole plant ingredients. So when you do this, you are protecting yourself from chronic lifestyle diseases while also improving your health both in the short term as well as in the long term. I hope that this has given you some clarity about what a whole food plant-based diet is, and I'm sure many of you have many more questions. So do leave them in the comments, and I will make more videos explaining different concepts and why we spoke about one study as to why a whole food plant-based diet is healthy. There are several others, and some of them are just shocking, because the solution has been in front of us this whole while. All we've had to do is take it up and implement it in our lives. So leave your questions in the comment section below, and looking forward to making more videos and interacting more with all of you and helping you understand more about a healthy lifestyle and how you can get there too. Take care.